In this video right here, guys, I am going to be giving you coins that are set to surge and go parabolic. And the reason as into why I am saying this right here, guys, is because we do have a lot of geopolitical stuff that's going to be happening within the world. And because of that, you already know that when it comes down to the crypto space, we have a lot of fear and uncertainties, right? So we have people actually removing money from Bitcoin. As you can see, the price is going to be down from like 110,000 per Bitcoin. So price is down, and that's because people actually remove their money from the crypto space and then put it back into gold. But when the geopolitical stuff actually ends, that's when you should be expecting to see money get back into the markets. And that's where the opportunity comes in, because when the markets are fearful, that's when you have to take action and start getting into these coins that I'm going to talk about right now. So before I even get into the coins themselves, right, here is a video that I made 3 months ago or 2 months ago talking about SPX, and I was telling you these are going to be the meme coins that will make you rich, right? We're talking of 100x returns, and it actually happened that we were talking about SPX when it was at a 400 million market cap, and right now this is going to be SPX, and it's actually trading at $1 billion market cap valuation. So these are going to be the opportunities that I am talking about right now. So just to start things off with SPX right here, it's going to be very simple, right? I'm sure the community is going to be coming for me because I'm showing you the charts right here, and they do say no charts, prices, binary. So we don't even have to pay close attention to this, because all we're going to be focusing on is actually taking over the stock market, right? We're going to flip the stock market. But overall, price action is going to be king, so you still have to look at the charts right here. And what I am looking at is, price is still holding up well, and we did actually reach all-time highs. And also you might be confused that, hey, what's this platform? But this is actually going to be defined, so it's still similar to Dex Screener, just that for me, I like the UI, and also the numbers are going to be well detailed right here. So this is going to be SPX, and for me right now, what I am actually paying close attention to is that you can see if the war actually, so this is going to be a worst case scenario, right? If the war actually continues and then we have the US getting into it, we should expect SPX to go, just deep a little bit further into this level, which is going to be the $1 price range, I should say. All right. Or if we go to the market cap, that's going to be somewhere around the 900 million market cap. So it shouldn't be such a brainer when it comes down to this, that hey, SPX is gonna dump hard. It's not gonna dump hard. These are just gonna be good entry levels, because we do know for sure that SPX is gonna be a top 20 meme coin, or even when it comes down to crypto rankings, it's gonna be a top 20 coin, and I do believe it's getting there. And right now we are just going to be at $1 billion market cap valuation. So if that doesn't actually happen, that hey, that's gonna be the worst case scenario, then what we should be expecting on SPX is for price to actually just come back to the $1.20 level, which is going to be this. And also sometimes when I get conflicted about this, right, what I do is I measure the extension. So overall, I would measure it from here, but then I do believe this is just going to be one extension. Like you can see, we're pumping, pulled back, and then we just pumped without any further, I would say major pullback right here. So I would actually measure my extension from there to here, and as you can see, this is just going to be the first level that price is actually retraced to, which is going to be the 0.38% level, right, on our FIB extension. And as you can see, we are targeting these levels, which are going to be closer to the 0.61% level, and our targets are going to be at the $2.40 price. And I do believe SPX is going to be getting here at some point once the war actually ends, because right now people are going to be super bullish on SPX, and we've never gotten this bullish on SPX before, and price has actually been performing quite good. So for me, my entry levels are going to be right here at the $1 price range. I've just set up limit orders, and you can actually set up those limit orders on Bybit. The link to Bybit is going to be down in the description below, and it offers actually bonuses. Like you're going to be getting $1,000 positions if you use Bybit, so that's going to be cool. And another coin also that I'm going to be looking into right now is going to be Labubu. So again, I know the name sounds super catchy in a way, but what's going to be the coin itself? Well, this is going to be a viral toy, right? And I remember I talked about it already on the channel when we were somewhere around I believe it was somewhere around here, but it's been pumping, and then price has actually been holding up well. So with this one as well, I am only looking at buying at pullbacks, and price is actually holding up strong. So if you look at it right now, this is going to be the area of support, right? Major area of support, whereby if we were to get a major dip, as I'm saying, with these uncertainties surrounding the markets, we could be seeing Labubu actually come back all the way to the 19 million market cap range, or it could actually just pull back to this level, right? So for me, I am looking at entering this coin at the 30 million market cap range. And the way I set up my limit orders is going to be very simple. All you have to do is to come on to, Axiom Pro right here. The link to it is also going to be down in the description below. So all you have to do is go on Bybit, buy some Solana, and then send it on to your Axiom account right here. You need the code basically. So as I'm saying, the link is going to be down in the description. And once you do that, you can see this is going to be the chart right here. And what I do is going to be very simple. So with this, as I'm saying, 30 million market cap, right? This is going to be the entry level for me, which is going to be somewhere around here. You can see price actually touched it way back in the past. And then we literally just went parabolic with it. And another level is also going to be on the 36 million market cap range, which is going to be somewhere around here. So what I do is I'm gonna make my deposits right here. It's going to be very simple, right? And then I will put up the Solana that I want to buy. So I'm gonna set up a limit order right here, and as you can see, it's just going to be somewhere around the 30 million market cap range. And I can say that, hey, for this one I want to buy one so worth of Labubu at a 30 million market cap range. So if price actually ends up dipping, that's going to be that. And also I would put up multiple limits, buy limits right here. Another one is going to be somewhere around here. So just dollar costing to Labubu, but I do believe this one also has that same aura that Moodeng actually has. So there's going to be a lot of potential for Labubu to actually go parabolic as well. But for right now, as you can see, price is going to be super bullish, and I am also confidently looking up, getting excited for this coin, because I do believe there's still a little bit of some upside to it. And talking of Moodeng as well, this is going to be it right here. And as always, guys, when we have an extension like this, all we have to do is to wait for the major pullback. So a mega, let's say a mega extension, we also should be expecting a mega pullback to it. So this is actually Moodeng right here, and you can see right now it's actually trading at 146 million market cap range. Again, if we look at the price, this is going to be at the 14 cents level. All right, but then for me, I do like using the market cap because it's going to be easier for me to look at the chart. So if we look at this right now, we're getting at that level whereby price is actually looking enticing in terms of hey, maybe this is where we could actually enter this off of, right? Because you can see how we did right here, and it was the best performing meme coin, or coin I should say, in May. So there's still more upside to this. It's just that right now with the uncertainties, that's why Moodeng is actually pulling back. But with this one as well, you can see we can just overall wait for price to, it's already there, which is going to be the 130 million market cap range. We can actually have some buy limits right here, but also I am paying close attention to the 100 million market cap range, because I believe this is going to be our last support level. So I'm not even paying close attention to the levels here, because overall, if you look at the 4-hour chart, this is where somehow we kind of had price actually reacting off of. So with this one as well, if I just go back to the daily and use my FIB extension, all right, this is going to be it, and I measure it off of here. Yeah, let's just put it at that point. All right, you can see worst case scenario is that price is going to come back to the 100 million market cap range, and then we should just be expecting more upside. So again, with this one, it's very simple. Just copy the address, come on to Axiom, paste it right here, and you can actually set up some limit orders. If you don't know how to do this right here, you can actually just also do it on Bybit. It's going to be very simple for you. But then Moodeng is also still kind of looking bullish. I have already been in it for the longest time right now. So what I'm just going to be doing right here is dollar cost average into it, because still I've made a little profit from it, but still there's more upside to this, because we are going to be hitting all-time highs again on Moodeng. So that's also something that I'm actually looking into. But for now, I am looking to enter this off of, it's getting closer off of these two levels. So these are going to be the levels that I'm going to be looking into when it comes down to Moodeng. And also another coin right here, we do have Giga. So Giga actually made its move last week, guys, and that was actually exciting. And also the thing that happened last week was that we had a lot of the older meme coins actually, pumping, right, which was insane. So we had the likes of Aura. I'm gonna talk about Aura in just a minute, but Giga also showed some strength. It was actually breaking out. So with Giga, I've also talked about it on the channel in this video right here for the longest time. And there's nothing much actually happening on Giga, but price is actually holding up well. So I wouldn't actually be worried if I were you when it comes down to Giga, because overall, if you look at this, right, we are making higher highs and higher lows always. As much as right here, we have just actually been consolidating like within this range, right? So if I were you, I would still be very bullish on this. Like literally the pump on Giga is going to happen when you least expect it. So I would literally be paying close attention to this. Right now, it's already at a good entry level. And again, you can buy this on Bybit or Axiom and set up those limit orders if you think price is going to pull back to like, maybe the 160 million market cap level. But I do believe with Giga, this is going to be something that we have to pay close attention to because, the pump is there. This is also going to be one of those current meme coins. So right now, current meme coins are going to be the ones that are going parabolic. So I've already talked about, SPX, I've talked about Labubu, and I've talked about, Moodeng, and this is going to be the next one, Giga, right? So all these coins right here have the potential of actually going massive. And as you can see with our targets, we're literally aiming for that $1 billion market cap range, but I do believe this one also has the potential of actually hitting 2 billion at some point. So right now we just have to be super patient, right? Because overall, it's all the uncertainty that's causing these markets to actually dump right now. But still, overall, the markets are going to be bullish on them. And the other one that I just talked about, right, it's going to be LOCKIN. Not LOCKIN as such. As much as I'm saying, right, we had coins last week actually pumping, and this was one of them. So I'm still looking at it because overall, it's going to be on the Morad's, Murad's top 10. I think it's going to be top 10 S tier list of like all the coins, right? So community, right, is going to be very important. And we did see this actually pump from a 4 million market cap right here, or 5 million market cap, all the way to 20 million. And that was actually massive. So still, if you're looking for a coin that's going to be super chill in a way, all right, when you look at it, then this is going to be one of them, but I'm not going to pay close attention to it. For me, I am more interested into Aura. So let's just look at Aura right here, and I am actually just gonna go here, and this is gonna be the coin. And also how I actually do my analysis is gonna be very simple. This is gonna be X Alpha. It's an extension. You can add it to your browser, but you can't see how it's actually been like. Can't see the volume, and it still hasn't actually died out. Like people are still going to be talking about Aura. So this is going to be insane. Exchanges are going to be listing it as well, but right now it's having that major pullback. So if I just come back to this and I'm going to paste it here, right, this is going to be that one coin that we have to pay close attention to, because this one might actually be the fastest to actually go to a 500 million market cap. You can see it within a week, it went from literally 800,000 market cap all the way to 220 million market cap. That's insane gains right there. So right now I am looking at this, and as always, the same thing that we saw on Moodeng is going to be happening on Aura. So I do believe a major pullback should be expected. And for me, the levels that I'm looking at this, it's going to be at like the 75 million market cap, right? So I missed out on this because I thought it had already pumped, which was insane. So I missed out on this because I was actually looking at this, and let me actually just go back to the smaller time frame to show you, right? This coin had pumped from literally, as I'm saying, 800,000 to like 45 million, and I was like, nah, this is way too much. Let me just wait on it to dip a little bit further. Maybe I'm gonna end it off of 20 million market cap, but guess what? We had the pump, right? I missed it. And again, we were here, and I actually saw price holding up around this level. I was like, nah, this is a little bit too much. If price actually dumps all the way to the 35 million market cap range, I'm going to be getting into it. But guess what? it pumped again. So right now we are seeing the same thing, and I wouldn't actually even be you know, wouldn't be surprised if price actually just started to pump off of like this level. But still, you can see these are going to be the levels that I'm paying close attention to. So again, if I were you, I'd come onto Axiom right here, and we're just going to paste in Aura. And if it comes down to entry levels off of Aura, those are going to be the ones. So I would actually just set up some limit orders. So if I were you, you can see, all right, I would set up some limit orders somewhere around off of this level, and then I would also set some limit orders off of that level. And as I'm saying, this is also another good level, right, whereby price actually came at. So we can just go on limit. Let's say maybe we buy that. And where is the limit? We're trying to buy this, right? So we need, yeah, so we can set up some limit orders at this point, right? And then we can actually, let's say, just say that cancel insufficient funds because I haven't actually transferred. So I sold my tokens off of like Axiom right here, but I basically trade off of like, Axiom. I'm just gonna move them to another address, my Phantom wallet, just to be on the safer side. But these are going to be my entry levels on Aura. So this is going to be the most bullish one out of all of them because the volume has actually been looking good and it's not dying out, right? People are still going to be getting into it. And you can see hold is 30,000, which is insane. So I wouldn't actually, I wouldn't actually not pay attention to Aura right here. And the last coin that I'm going to give you guys also is going to be Fartcoin. So we have talked about this one for the longest time and it is holding up quite well, guys. And if you're still not into Fartcoin, again, within this video right here, I talked about Fartcoin and we're just going to try to get it, which was, yeah, this one. Look at it. We were talking about Fartcoin at a 360 million market cap, guys, which is insane, right? That's literally right here. That's when we are talking about Fartcoin. And look at where it's at right now. So really, if you missed out on this, these are going to be your entry levels, right? The 930 million market cap level, that's going to be another good level. This one is actually the best one. But if we do get a worst case scenario, then also, as you can see, the 600 million market cap level, that's going to be somewhere where we can actually pay close attention to, or even this level, right? So overall, it's not about this. Actually, you can actually say, hey, there's going to be a head and shoulder. I don't see a head and shoulder right here. Look at what price is actually doing. It's respecting structure. So this is going to be very important. If we do pull back the 930 million market cap level, that's going to be your best entry zone on Fartcoin. And then I would actually just pay close attention to, these other levels if we do get, some uncertainties with the geopolitical stuff that's going to be happening right now. But in terms of the holders, 161,000 holders on Fartcoin. This one is actually said to go to 10 billion market cap. So I wouldn't fade on it. And again, where you're going to be buying it, you're going to buy it on, Bybit. It's going to be the best place for you to buy it on. And also, if you want to do it on Axiom, you might as well do that on Fartcoin right here. It's going to be very simple. And again, guys, if you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next video.